Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. So, for me, today is rest day because it is Sunday, so I'm not really planning on doing anything, which is kind of really nice. But if the weather is good today, Dad mentioned yesterday, like I said, wanting to go for a motorcycle ride, and if he does, I will probably go with him because it is definitely a good temperature for me to go. It's not cold or anything today. Again, if he doesn't, then obviously I won't be going for a motorcycle ride. That's definitely just something that might happen. But yeah, because I'm not really planning anything, I don't know what I'm gonna be getting up to today besides maybe the motorcycle. But right now, I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today. And I'll see you in a second with whatever I get up to next. You never know. All I have done so far is crochet the round of the first round of the granny square. But before I fully get started chatting, I wanted to say this real quick. Two things. Yes, I know I am sweaty. I just got back from the motorcycle ride and also a walk outside, so that's why. And the other thing that I wanted to say was I am very sorry that the motorcycle ride was kind of sudden there. It was also kind of sudden for me because all day Dad was kind of like going back and forth on deciding if he wanted to go for a motorcycle ride or not, and then kind of last minute he decided that he was going to go. So I had about from the time when he told me it was more likely a yes than a no, I had about 15 minutes, and then by the time it was a full yes, I had 5 minutes to get ready. So that's what happened there. But I think I said this morning like that we probably would be going on motorcycle rides, so hopefully that was enough to make it not so abrupt. But anyway, it was a really pretty motorcycle ride. I really enjoyed it, and it was super clear too, so you could really see the mountains. So it was just like, it was a very pretty motorcycle ride. I also think it's kind of cool how yesterday we went to the beach, and then today we went to the mountains. So we got everything this weekend, which is really cool. It made for a busy weekend, that's for sure, but it was really fun and honestly very relaxing. But besides the motorcycle ride today, it has been a very nice rest day for me. I honestly, for most of the day, have not done anything Oh, I did check on the garden. I know that's not really a surprise, but I did go outside and check on the garden again today, and I have a new little resident in with the pepper plants, and I wanted to put a picture. I'll put it right here, so that way you can see. Hopefully you can. It's a little frog. I had one of them living in my pepper plant. I believe it was my pepper plant anyway. I'm not entirely sure. It might have been in with the tomatoes last year, but I think it was the peppers. But there was a little guy who looked very similar to this one. I know it's not the same frog, but it's the same type of frog, so it's interesting that it's in the peppers again. But I was very excited to see that little guy. I know it's probably gross to some, but I think they're adorable, so I'm happy to see the little guy in there, and they can eat all the bugs that they want. So he'll be like a little natural bug pest control, I guess is the best way to say it. But yeah, I'm very happy to have a little frog living in there. Hopefully he stays for a while, and hopefully he's happy because it is so cute. And yes, as you can tell, I do very closely check my plants to make sure that they're doing well. I want to show you the garden tomorrow. Hopefully the little guy will still be in there so I can show you them actually in a video and not in just a picture. But besides the little frog being in with the peppers, the garden is doing amazingly still today. I'm nervous about this week because it's gonna be a little bit roasty toasty out there, and it's gonna be the hottest temperatures that they have experienced so far, I think. Maybe it got hotter this year already. I know the pumpkins, this will be their first experience with the heat, so I'm nervous, very nervous about the pumpkin plants, but they should be okay because as long as they have enough water, it'll be okay, and they're pretty well shaded. But I am nervous because it's gonna be a little bit warm this week, like quite a bit warm this week. And I do still have, I've actually just kind of been stepping over it all day today, but I do, and last night, but I do still have the blanket in the door frame back there. I was kind of nervous that I was standing in front of it that whole time. Thankfully I wasn't, but yeah, it's still back there. I just noticed, I'm gonna show you it once I finish this granny square, but I just noticed how much yarn we had left, and even with knitting both of the blue squares for this row and crocheting the gray squares, because I started out with more blue yarn than the gray yarn, so I was nervous about not having enough because I think the knit takes more, but maybe it's actually the same, I don't know. But it feels like the knitting takes more yarn, so that's why I did the blue squares. But anyway, I just noticed how much yarn we have left, and even with all of that, we still have less gray yarn than the blue. So I definitely don't think we're gonna have enough gray yarn to finish another, what is it, 3, I guess? Yeah, we'll need 3 knit gray squares for the next row. I don't think we're gonna have enough. So we're gonna have to use either the gray or the black yarn to finish them, because I'm gonna have to make, at this point, another row no matter what, because I still have more yarn. It just doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. It might surprise me, and it might be, you never know, but it's gonna be pretty close. But anyway, let me finish this round here real quick, and then I'll show you how much yarn we have left, because yeah, it is not much. I just need to trim the yarn, and then this square is all done, and yeah, we do not have much yarn left at all. There's no way that's gonna be another full row. But before I show you the yarn, this is a little granny square that we made today. Looks exactly the same as it did yesterday. This is how much blue yarn we have left, and this is how much gray yarn we have left. So yeah, that's it's very close in size, but there is a little bit less gray than the blue, so it was a good thing that we knit, because yeah, I got them very close, but that's all that we have. There's no way that's gonna make another full row on that blanket, I don't think. I would be surprised if it does, but yeah, I highly doubt it. But anyway, let me put this on the cardboard back here. I know exactly where it's going. It gets to go right here. And that is gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and way more importantly, I hope you enjoy your day today no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you enjoy your day. And tomorrow is Monday, so that means it's cleaning day. And plant care day, so I'm going to be getting all of my plants taken care of and my room cleaned and everything. I don't really have that much to put away this week. I was actually good and kept my stuff like where it needs to be, so I'm very proud of myself actually. So I just need to mostly vacuum and just get the regular cleaning done, which is nice, so that should not take much time. But the plant care I think is going to take a little bit of time, but I want to give you kind of a bigger update on how most of my plants are doing, including the garden. So that's going to be the majority of the video. I don't know what else I'm going to be getting up to just yet. It's going to be a little bit of a busy day for me, but most of the video is probably going to be an update on how my plants are doing, because they're really starting to grow a lot with the warmer temperatures, and I'm very proud of them and excited to show you how they're doing. But anyway, as for today's video, again, I hope you enjoyed it, and seriously, I want to thank you for being here and just for being you, and I hope you know how amazing you are. And yeah, with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'll see you later.